A measure to combat anti-Semitism on college campuses is advancing in Kentucky State House, but not without pushback. Senate Joint Resolution 55 would direct more resources to Jewish students, especially in the face of harassment. But there's a rift among some lawmakers about the approach. Our June Leffler has the latest as we begin tonight's legislative update.
Pro-Palestinian activists testified today that this resolution would target their speech against the Israeli government. The Trump administration has already cut some of Columbia University's funding and detained a pro-Palestinian activist in the name of anti-Semitism.
I do not feel cared for as a Jew living in diaspora by policy produced by organizations that seem to fret more over anti-occupation protests than very successful online neo-Nazi radicalization campaigns. I fear for the ways this bill can be used to sanction and harm students and educators speaking out on profound abuses by a country that our country materially supports and arms.
A pro-Israel rabbi says this resolution does not target protests.
This bill is very, very clear. This is not inhibiting free speech. But when someone goes to the dorm room of one of my students at the University of Kentucky and carves a swastika into her dorm room, when someone says, "We're going to come and get you for what you did in Gaza" to my 9-year-old child as she walks across the University of Kentucky's campus, that has nothing to do with the policies of Israel.
A Democrat from Louisville says this resolution seems in stark contrast to House Bill 4 that dismantles DEI programs, offices, and policies that ban differential or preferential treatment of gender, racial, and religious minorities in higher education.
I do have concerns that I think is important enough to restate about what we are doing at our universities with diversity, equity, and inclusion. In our effort to keep students safe, it feels like we are trying to pull together a very specific group of students who, while there are definitely incidents that I do not condone, it feels tone deaf to what is happening to so many other groups of students, our Muslim students, for example, our LGBTQ students, Black students.
Senate Joint Resolution 55 passed through the House Post-Secondary Education Committee today. It now heads to the House floor for a final vote. 1 Republican and 2 Democrats passed on the measure. 2 Democrats voted against it. For Kentucky Edition, I'm June Leffler.